Thank you for staying with us on the Joy News channel. Gary Al Smith here with the sport. In our first story, Black Stars Vice Captain Thomas Partey will travel with the Arsenal squad to the United States for their pre-season tour. Still in England, and Chelsea have confirmed the signing of England forward Raheem Sterling from Manchester City in a £50 million deal. Earlier, the 27-year-old posted a heartfelt goodbye message saying he was leaving City as a man. London is my home, he says in the statement, and where it all started for me. It's amazing I now have the opportunity to play in front of friends and family week in, week out at Stamford Bridge. I'm really looking forward to meeting the fans there soon. Don't forget that he had left Liverpool earlier in a £49 million deal in 2015. He went on to score 131 goals in 339 games, winning 4 Premier League titles. Capped 77 times by England, Sterling is Chelsea's first major signing since Roman Abramovich's era ended. And he also says, I do want to take the opportunity to thank Todd Boehly, the ownership group, Thomas Tuchel, and all involved in the process of getting me here. I can't wait to get going now and continue to do my talking on the pitch. Meanwhile, Manchester City have posted a Twitter video eulogizing Raheem Sterling. Normally, we do Ghana transfers before we go abroad. This time we are flipping the script, which is why Bichem United forward Augustin Okor's move to Tanzanian giant Simba Sporting Club is next. After an impressive Ghana Premier League campaign, he has been unveiled in East Africa. Report by Joel Botti.
Augustin Okor is set to be unveiled by Tanzanian giants Simba SC, a club with so much history. They currently have 21 league titles, 5 domestic cups, and 6 CECAFA club championships in their trophy cabinet, with multiple features in the CAF Champions League. The team is looking to make a dent in next season's CAF Champions League and hope that the former Bichem United star will help them achieve this. On Wednesday morning, the club heralded the move on social media with a teaser video, with fans expressing excitement as they wait for the official unveiling. But why have the Eastern African giants identified the player who scored 14 goals and assisted twice in the just-ended Ghana Premier League season?
He's very much kind of the brand or the type of player we like in Tanzania. We like skills, we like flair, we like somebody who you would pay to go to the stadium to watch. And he's very much going to be the marquee signing for Simba. There's going to be great expectations on him.
Okor's game relies on his pace, dribbling, and ability to strike the ball from distance. And it is the hope that he can fly the flag of Ghana high in the Eastern African country.
It will be. Oh, that's the second goal! Oh my word! Augustin Okor.
That was one of great goals he scored, 14 of them last season. He had 2 assists as well in 32 games, and his average was 2.3 goals per game. This year, the Joy Sports team has brought to you complete coverage of the AFCON, complete coverage of Ghana versus Nigeria, complete coverage of many things. Latest is the World Athletics Championship. It gets underway on Friday in Oregon in the United States. All eyes will be on Ghana's athletes, including promising long jumper Deborah Acquah, who is keen on announcing her presence on the global stage. Joy Sports' Razak Musbao has been profiling her.
Deborah Acquah will feature in the long jump in Eugene after setting a new national record of 6.89 meters plus 0.07 at the LSU meeting earlier this year. In August 2019, she competed at the 2019 African Games in Rabat and won a silver medal for Ghana with a jump of 6.37 meters. She also competed in the NCAA Division I Championships in Austin, Texas, and won a bronze in the women's long jump. In January 2020, her 21-foot 6-inch long jump broke a 22-year school record by 4 inches at the Ted Nelson Invitational. In February 2020, she broke the Texas A&M triple jump record to win first place at the Charlie Thomas Invitational. On 4th April 2022, Acquah jumped 6.89 meters in the long jump event during the Texas Doha meet to set a new Ghanaian national record. With that jump, she ranked number 2 in the Texas A&M history and makes her the 7th best collegian of all time. Her jump was also the world leading mark and placed her on the world number 1 in the women's long jump event. Based on that time, she qualified for 2022 World Athletics Championships and will be hoping to impress on the world stage.
So Deborah Acquah, she is known in camp when she's with the athletes as Debo or Debs, and she's one of seven Ghana athletes at the Worlds. Let's see who the 7 are, and then run through how they are ranked. 1, in no particular order, I must say, Sean Safo Entry. He runs 100 and 200 meters. So these are his records. Benjamin Azamati will be there. He runs outdoor and also indoor, 100 meters, 200 meters, 4x100 as well, and 60 meters sometimes indoor. Joseph Menu, he runs outdoor, 100 meters, 200, 4x100, 4x400 meters, and also does the indoor 60 meters. Then we also have Emmanuel Yaboa, 100 meter, 200 meters, 4x100 meter relay runner as well. Then Alex Amankwa, he does the 600 meters, 800 and 1,000 meters. And then Deborah Acquah, aforementioned, 100 meters long jump, triple jump, and triple jump as well. But for this event, she'll be doing the long jump also. Just a long jump. So Africa, it's a big deal when the World Athletics Championships come around. However, the stories of chaos and disorganization never stop. Today, 2 Nigerian athletes, Ezine Okparebo and Alaba Akintola, who were to represent their country in Oregon, will no longer be there after the Athletics Federation of Nigeria pulled them out just minutes before they flew to Oregon. Now, the federation reportedly were afraid that they will fail their final drug test despite passing the first 2. Bizarre, right? Well, for some perspective, we spoke to Nigerian journalist earlier today, Fumilayo Fameso. She spoke to Nathaniel Ato on Sports Today.
It's unfortunate because we faced the same situation last year before the Tokyo Olympic Games. Then we had about 10 athletes that were disqualified from competing because they didn't meet up with the test. And these athletes knew then that they have their career in their hands. They can't wait for the Athletic Federation of Nigeria anymore. So for Alaba's case, Alaba actually wanted to submit twice. He wanted to be tested twice, but the federation didn't come to him to be tested. And for Ezine actually got tested twice. It's just the 3rd one. And she was supposed to do it in Nigeria, which means she could have met up. So she was on the team. She was even about to board a flight to Oregon before the federation had to call her that she's out of the team. So it's very unfortunate what we are facing.
Now, how are the 2 athletes reacting to all of this, and what do they plan to do, in terms of seeking redress and all?
Okay, so Alaba, both athletes came on Instagram to air their opinion and to air their grievances, which is very sad situation because Alaba actually qualified for 3 events: the 100 meters, the 200 meters, and 4x1. In fact, at the Nigerian trials, he was majorly responsible for Team Nigeria qualifying 4x100 meters. And it was in a situation that everybody knew he was going to be in because he had hit the World Championship qualifying standard, and he also finished 2nd in the 100 meters, which qualified him automatically So it's very sad at the moment. In fact, it's not responding to messages as I speak now, not responding to calls. He just came out to put it on Instagram. Same thing with Evening. We can understand their sentiments now. They are very sad, and they are not responding to messages at the moment. So it's a situation which I know they want to forget, because this same thing happened in Tokyo last year, and they're experiencing the same this year again. So it just shows you that nothing actually happened, nothing changed when it comes to sports in the country.
Wow, interesting stuff there.
Championships start on Friday till the 24th, and Joy Sports, George Ado Jr. and Muftar Nabila are there. We'll be sending us reports on everything that happens. Finally, the 2007 year group of Bishop Herman College have emerged champions of this year's Bobo Games. Joy Sports Asari Bediako was at the event.
The Medina AstroTurf was the center of attraction as year groups competed for honors in the 6th edition of the Bishop Herman Old Boys Union Games. At the end of a thrilling contest, it was the year 2000 group that won the indoor games. Batch 1999 emerged champions of the football competition for older year groups. Went to the 2007 year group after beating the 2011 batch in a grilling grand finale. This is the second time they have won the football event. Here is captain of the team.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited because, you know, our junior year group, the 2011, they've been the winners twice in a row. So we're determined not to let them take it the third time because they've always been making noise, and we're determined to stop them.
This year's Bobo Games coincides with the 70th anniversary of the college. Some old boys spoke to Joy Sport.
It's special. It's special to understand that it brings us together. And then friends that you haven't met in a long while, you meet them again, and then you kind of recall all the past fun that you had and all that. So it's special. Again, but I might say that it shouldn't just end here. We should be able to improve upon it so that we'll be able to let's say, do fundraising for the school, because there are a lot of projects on campus. Campus is not looking tidy at all.
And you can see, like everywhere is so hot. It's full, the cars, the people, the badges that came to us. Like, I'm so happy, I'm so excited, because after 2 years of Corona, we've not really had our Bobo game. So this is just like a homecoming.
John Paul Ajade is chairman of the Bobo Games Planning Committee.
I'm very impressed with the turnout. We recorded over 2,000 old students and our allies coming in to support this game. I'm very proud of it because this is the biggest alumni old students games ever organized in Ghana, and you can see the numbers all over and the impression and the happiness in the faces of everyone. The only thing I'm appealing for is for corporate institutions to come and on board to partner with Bobo Games.
After a 2-year break due to the outbreak of COVID-19, the Bobo Games returned in grand style.
Congrats to them. And on that very fun note, we end the sport for today. Let's do this again tomorrow. Meantime, the conversations continue offline. Check us out on mygeoonline.com, including the story that in Swaziland have appointed Mohamed Gago, former Black Star, as head coach of for their maiden Premier League campaign. And also there, you can find a story that the majority leader, Osei Mensa Bonsu, Nilanti Van der Poel, the former sports minister, and also Bafwe, who are the Minister of Employment, are all on the board of the Inswatriman FC as they come into the Premier League, and so many other stories. Also on socials, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Gary Al Smith here. Thank you for your time.